Hey everybody, we've got Ben back again with a great tip on how to save some money washing clothes. Plus he's got a really cool device called a kilowatt. You know you're gonna want one.
Hi everyone, and welcome back to Home and Garden for Mere Mortals. My name is Ben from the channel Ben Builds, and in today's episode of Home and Garden for Mere Mortals, I'm going to be talking to you about energy saving with the washer and dryer, and how you can potentially save upwards of $50 a year just by washing your clothes on cold water. Let's get started. Alright, so let me go ahead and introduce you to this tool right here. This right here is a kilowatt, and it's basically a watt meter that is capable of measuring time and current. What's really neat about this is I can plug my washing machine into it and get real data on how much power it's using on hot and on cold. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go plug this in and let it run and see how many kilowatt hours it uses. Alright, so these right here are the wall outlets where the washer and the dryer plug into the wall. You can see this big plug right here is for the high current dryer input, and this smaller one right here is the 120 volt plug for the washing machine. So I'm going to go ahead and unplug that, and I'm going to replace it with the kilowatt device, and then I'm going to plug the washing machine into it and set it to watts. So currently right now the washing machine on idle is using 1 watt of power. So I'm going to go ahead and set it up for a load. Pressing power button, put it on normal. We always do extra rinse, and the difference is the temperature right here. I'm going to set the temperature to hot, and spin speed and soil level are both going to stay the same on high and on normal. And then I'm going to go ahead and push the start button. So, as you can see now, we've jumped up to 5 watts of power, and now we're up to 53, and all sorts of stuff is happening. The operative point is how many kilowatt hours it uses at the end of the cycle. Alright, so the load that was completely washed on hot water used 0.15 kilowatt hours of power. That's actually not a lot at all. Let's go ahead and try the same thing running on cold water. Power, rinse, set it to cold, and start the load. Let's see how much power this uses. Alright, so the washing machine has finished washing on cold, and if we look at the kilowatt meter, we can see it is 0.15 kilowatts, exactly the same as the hot load. Now, why is that? Okay, so while we learned earlier that the actual energy cost used by the washing machine is no different whether or not you're washing your clothes in hot or cold water, the actual cost of water heating needs to be factored in from the source of the heat, which would be the water heater. We have a gas water heater here at home, but most American families have an electric water heater, so we're going to be doing the calculations for an electric water heater. This website will allow us to figure out how much our water is costing us. So if we put in for the type of water heater electric, and we do the math for 1 gallon, with an energy factor of 0.92, which is a very energy efficient electric water heater, at 12 cents per kilowatt hour, which is my electric cost here, we come up with a total yearly energy usage of 74 kilowatt hours. According to Google, the average American family does 5 loads of laundry per week. If we look under assumptions at the hot water usage estimates, we can see that the average clothes washer load, 1 load, is 7 gallons of hot water. If the average US family is using 7 gallons per load and 5 loads a week, that means they're using 35 gallons of hot water. 35 gallons of hot water per week, so we divide that by 7, and we end up with 5 gallons of water per day is spent on doing the laundry. So if we run the calculations on the website again, they're all done for us, and we can see here that the annual energy usage in kilowatt hours is 371 kilowatt hours. That means that the annual energy costs are $45 in electricity. Right here is an article from Gizmodo showing that more than 60% of Americans still wash their laundry in warm water. It's a practice that's as costly as it is environmentally unfriendly. According to them, it also doesn't make our clothes appreciably cleaner. So save yourself the $45 a year and just wash your clothes on cold. Thanks for watching, everyone. Please don't forget to subscribe to Home and Garden for Mere Mortals, and also subscribe to my channel, Ben Builds, for some interesting DIY how-to and project videos. Thanks everyone. Bye. With an ultra-high efficiency pool motor, you too can be saving $825.84 per year. Let me show you how to do it.